We hinted at it. We're not going to keep you waiting too long for it, okay? Here's the MVP ladder by Sean Powell over on NBA.com. Wemby jumped up 2 places to put him above SGA at number 1 for the first time this season. Jokic is now 3rd, Luka dropping to 4th, and Jaylen Brown rounding out the top 5. We have a few people, including our girl Lexi Brown, who's going to be very happy about that. What do you guys think?
Oh, wow.
I mean,
different complexion to the top 5 than we've seen.
You know what? I'm actually happy about time Jaylen Brown and Luka get the respect, especially Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Wemby, we know what he can do, but, you know, I'm always going.
The SGA, that's tough.
I'm still going SGA.
Yeah.
I'm still going SGA. Best. Listen.
It's still the best record.
That's still best record. He hasn't had Chet or J-Dub for most of the year. They've been in and out. Caruso's been in and out. So many guys been in and out, and he's kept them at number 1, you know? So,
I mean, that's serious business. Like, he's been phenomenal.
And this is a West. This is not a watered-down West. This is a lot of good teams. Think about it. Even Clippers, look how good they are.
Man, you don't want to run into them either.
The heck no.
Like, for sure. But you know what? Wemby made a point the other night that I do think really hits home for me. 50% of the game is played on defense. And we have not seen somebody dominate a game defensively like he has.
Ever.
And now you put that together with winning, and you put that together with his offensive gravity, you know, the way he shoots the 3, the pressure he puts on the rim, the way his teammates eat because of his presence. I see the argument.
Yeah.
Okay, put it that way. I see the argument, but I'm still, you know, it's you gotta take it from the MVP. I don't feel like he's necessarily taking it from Shea yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you said, Shea is still in first place, regardless of all the injuries. Like, he has consistently carried this group. And this dude just broke one of the toughest records you've ever seen in NBA history, the 20-point streak. So, yeah, I can't take it just yet.
Okay, well, let me make a case for someone else. Maybe not to be number 1, but just hear me out here. Because Luka, he did drop to number 4, despite leading the league in scoring this season.
Yeah.
While also leading the league in steals over the last 11 games, with the Lakers going 10-1 in that span. And that's what makes this race so tough. It's like every single dude is putting up dynamic numbers, incredible stuff for their respective teams. So what do you make of Luka's case here at 4th, Tristan?
I mean, I think Luka, I mean, I love the fact that in terms of the skills, right, the last couple months, you know, he's taking more ownership on defensive end. He looks like he's in tip-top shape right now. Looks like I'm looking at the Men's Health magazine with him out there playing. So, listen, he's made a case, but this is great for the Lakers, great for the NBA, that it's actually a nail-biting race, and any day of the week you could pick a different name and guys have a case for it. So I love it.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Cade got hurt, Cade got knocked out.
Yep.
Okay, but Cade was in the 5th spot. Brown was out, and everybody was mad about that. Like, both parties was always arguing about that. The thing that still amazes me is the top 4 guys are non-American. I continue to point that out because that's a big deal. Like, basketball has been controlled by American players for so long. And because of the spread of the game and because of what Adam Silver, David Stern, all of these guys have done, the talent is now getting tapped into from all over the world. And the 4 top guys in this voting right now are not from here. That's pretty phenomenal. When you think of that. And they're all having a great case to be the MVP. I don't know if I've ever seen a race at this level with this many guys who can make this case, like a legitimate
Where
case.
it's not like, oh, it's clearly going to be this dude.
We're talking about 4, maybe 5 dudes there, because Jaylen Brown,
he earned it. Like
he has.
Wemby said 50% of the games played on defense. He has that argument too, because he gets after it defensively. And so I think it's awesome for the league. I'm looking forward to the next Olympics.
Tough for the voters.
I mean, you guys are getting younger. USA, man.
It's a Friday. Welcome into the association. I'm MJ Acosta-Ruiz here in the studio in Los Angeles with 2016 NBA champion Tristan Thompson and two-time NBA championship coach.
Coach! It's always good to see Coach, man.
I feel like the two of you haven't been on the couch together.
I know,
man.
Right?
It's been a minute. Far too long, man.
That means shenanigans are coming our way. We have 10 games around the association, including multiple MVP candidates. And guess what? We have a doubleheader right here on NBA TV, starting with Heat Cavs. That's in Cleveland, a little place you know plenty about, Tristan.
We did that a few times.
I did not know that was the area code.
That's 2016.
Plus, we're going to discuss the new #1 on the Kia MVP
Wow.
ladder. Yes, there has been a little shakeup. Starting out with some warm-ups. Bam Adebayo getting ready. Okay, that is...
Wayne Ellington.
That was an aggressive hug.
Yeah.
He cracked his back.
That dude that was hugging him could shoot that ball.
All right, fair.
Wayne could shoot.
Elsewhere in the league, we've got Jason Tatum getting ready for the Celtics, taking on the Hawks tonight.
Good grain of hair. God bless him.
Yeah.
Good grain.
Phenomenal hair.
Man, dude.
Yep.
That's what matters, guys. That's what matters.
Great hair.
Okay, so here's the full slate tonight. 10 games, including Heat at Cavs, right here on NBA TV, followed by our second game, Cooper Flag and the Mavs at the Blazers. That'll be good. 10. It's beefy. It's a beefy night. All right, let's go around the association. Jalen Duren had a 30-10 game last night against the Pelicans.
Ready.
And he keeps stepping up in Cade Cunningham's absence. Duren is averaging 25 and 10 on 65% from the field in the 5 games without Cade, leading them to a 4-1 record. Meantime, the Hornets keep rolling and they snap the Knicks' 7-game winning streak with a convincing win. Charlotte has won 5 in a row and 7 of its last 8. Now the Hornets are just a game and a half from the Raptors, who are 6th in the East, to avoid that play-in.
The culture changer. That's what we call him, the culture changer.
Lastly, Paolo Banchero and the Magic snuck out a close win against the Kings despite DeMar DeRozan's 30-point double-double. Banchero went toe-to-toe with DeRozan, finishing with 30 points, 9 boards, 7 assists as the Magic snapped a 6-game skid. We're amping it up.
Yep.
So let's take a look at the 5 through 10 standings in the East right now. So 6 teams are separated by just 2 games. It's still a little cluster there, Coach. The Hawks and Raptors are in the 5 and 6 spots above the play-in, but Philly, Orlando, Charlotte, and Miami all are right in the mix.
That's a mess right there.
A lot of traffic. A lot of traffic, much like our commute here.
Yep, the 101 never seems to fail us.
All of them.
Yeah.
It's a heavy congestion, just like we saw in the rankings there. Playoff picture in the East has been this way for quite a few weeks now. Ultimately, Tristan, who do you see finishing above that play-in territory?
I mean, it's a tough call, but I think I'm just going to stick to exactly how we see fit right now. We'll go Atlanta, Toronto. I think Atlanta, they've earned it. I mean, I remember a couple weeks ago, they won like 9 in a row, and they were 9th before they won 9 in a row, and then they were still 9th. So, the basketball gods are being good to them. Just for that, they are going to be rewarded not being in the play-in. And then the Raptors, I mean, I am a kid from the 416, so they're playing some good ball.
Be mad at that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I feel like, one, Atlanta's got momentum, and their style of playing, talent has really come together. Toronto has just been doing their thing all year, like consistently just kind of winning enough games, and so I'm going to agree with you on that one. Obviously, Miami has the best strength of schedule situation, but they are down a game and a half, and that's not a small number, with this many games left.
When you take it all into account, though, who's going to be most dangerous to deal with come playoff time, outside of those top 4 in the East, of course, Coach?
Charlotte. Lord have mercy. I mean,
they're dangerous now.
but like you get into that game, whoever they end up playing in the playing game, you're dealing with a team that can literally blow the scoreboard open, right? And they guard, right? So I just feel like Charlotte is in the playing game by default because, how they started. But the reality of Charlotte is they should be out of the playing game based on how they've played the last 35 games. Like, this team's just been one of the best teams in the NBA, hands down. Like, you can't deny it.
And I think it started off, remember that game against OKC that they won on the road? Like, I feel like that was that moment in time for them where they realized, like, hey, like, we're not just the young kids that are just throwing the ball out there. Like, we can actually compete. We can win games. And I think, like, Con Knibble, like I say, is a culture changer. That's his name, culture changer. He came in there, 6'7", changed everything, came with that demeanor, that Duke win-now mentality, and guys are following. Whether they want to give him the credit or not, he's been a big focal point to that franchise.
And what's their record with Diabate starting? Like,
oh my God, and that it's something insane since they put him in that mix.
Like that's a legitimate number right there.
26 and 5.
There you go.
So, he knows his role.
Yeah.
Not doing the most, just doing the dirty work. Punching the clock.
I know a guy that used to do that.
Hey, he did pretty well for himself. You know, he's around there.
Pays off. It does well for you.
Pays off.
But you do have, as much as we love to see what the Hornets are doing, you do have a different pick for the most dangerous team right now come playoffs. Who is that?
For the playoffs, I mean, the Sixers. I mean, the reality is Joel Embiid. I mean, I remember being on Cavalier teams when we're looking at the standings, and it's like, no matter what Philly's record is, when that big Cameroonian steps on the court, if he turns the clock back and he does like what he does every night and is like 30 and 20.
Unstoppable.
It's unstoppable. He's the unstoppable force. He's the Shaq of our era right now in terms of just being so dominant when he's healthy and ready to go. And then you got PG, who at the end of the day, he's a veteran that can step up and make plays. And listen, when Maxey comes back, you know what time it is.
And you know how I feel about Philly.
Yeah.
I've had an asterisk next to them all year. With health, they can win the East. Like, they're that good. And so, again, agreement. Yeah. We see the game the same way. I've been saying that since the first day I walked in the studio. Like, when you look at their roster 1 through 10, that's exactly the right ingredients to win a championship. 2 closers, defenders everywhere, shooting everywhere, and a championship coach. Like, that gives you a serious chance.
What more do you want?
I mean, none of that was an exaggeration. Maxey is a big-time closer. Embiid is a closer in the post and on the perimeter. This kid, Edgecombe, has been phenomenal this year.
Consistent, too.
Yeah, and you still talking about Oubre, Paul George,
Quentin Grimes.
Quentin Grimes. Like, what are we talking about here? So these guys have a legitimate shot with health. I know we gotta keep saying that because they are one of the most unhealthy teams in the league.
Be available, right? No question. All right, let's take a look at our MVP ladder.